What's up, YouTube? It's your man 249. Yeah. I know. I've been gone for about 5 months. What have I been doing? What's been going on? Y'all don't care about any of that stuff. But I'm here with a new video, and that's what all that matters. As you can see, I've got some plate carriers back here on my workbench. We're gonna go over these things, and then we'll move on. So I'll see you in a bit. So as I said, I wanted to hop on it. It's been so long since I've done a video. I've been lazy. That's just the plain truth. I haven't been shooting videos. I've had ideas. I've wanted to shoot videos. I just hasn't. Life, all that kind of stuff. I kind of went on a diet, started losing some weight, started working out. That took up a lot of my time. Went on vacation, blah, 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 work. All of that to say I'm back shooting another video. So as you can see, I got plate carriers up here. One is the one that I keep in my patrol vehicle. The other one is what I keep in my personal vehicle. So we're gonna get into these things. I'm gonna show you how they look on me, how they fit on me. And yeah, I'll give you my overall what's on it and why and all of that kind of stuff. But first, we gotta talk about purpose. Why do I carry these things to begin with? Well, I think it's kind of obvious for what I do. If you don't know, if you're new to the channel, I'm in law enforcement. And these plate carriers could save my life one day. They're kind of needed in my line of work. So yeah, I keep them. The one all the way on the right, right here, this is the one I keep in my patrol car at all times. With all of the active events and incidents and active shooters and all of that stuff that's going on, this needs to be readily available within seconds. That way I can throw it on and I can move to the threat to eliminate the threat. This one I keep in my personal car in the trunk. And if you want to see where I keep it in my personal car in my trunk, I'll be making a vehicle EDC here in the future. But I keep this with me in my personal car, in the trunk of my car at all times for the same reasons as I keep this one in my patrol vehicle. Because you never know. Because I tell you right now, if I'm at Walmart, if I'm at the mall, if I'm anywhere and I'm by myself, I'm throwing this thing on. I'm grabbing my pistol and I'm moving towards the threat. Why? Because lives need to be saved. That's the bottom line. If I'm with my family, I'm going to be a good witness. So that's that. So what I want to do is I'm going to throw these on real quick. That way you can get an idea what they look like. And if I'm sweating up in here, y'all, I am sorry. I live in Texas, and it's about 120-something degrees up in this garage, and it don't feel all that great. But I said, you know what? I'm going to shoot a video anyway, so let's move on. So this one is the one that I keep in my patrol vehicle. It buckles on both sides. That's kind of how it stays on. I don't know the name brand of the carrier. I don't know the name brand of the plates. This was issued to me by my department. So basically, I keep one side unbuckled and I keep one side buckled so that all I have to do is throw it on. And if I don't have a chance to buckle this side, I'm good to go. Now, will it be flopping around? Yes, it will. But once I get a chance to, I will buckle this side and then keep on going. Now, you have to keep in mind, this also has to be thrown on top of my body armor that I already wear. And right up front, you can see I have a large IFAC right here. This is trauma. This is stop the bleed. This is to save lives. I have two Glock 17 pistol mags, extra mags up front, and I have two AR mags. Studies have shown that you don't need to load out your chest rig or your plate carrier with 14 magazines and all of these different rounds, because by the time you get in there, the threat may be taken out. It may be over. This is what you need. So this is why this medical pouch is much larger than the one I keep in my personal vehicle. This is so I can save lives and stop the bleeding. So that's kind of what it looks like. That's what it looks like on my big fat body. This is what the back looks like and all the sides. So what I'll do is I'll take this off and I'll throw the other one on. That way you can see what that looks like. Then we'll take a closer look at the actual attachments. So stay tuned. So this is what this one looks like, the one that I keep in my personal car. It's a little bit different. It fits a little bit different. It has these quick release tabs up here that I'm not gonna do because I don't want it to flop off. Like I said, it's got the smaller IFAC right here, same reasoning, same mind frame. Trauma, stop the bleeding, help save lives. I've got 2 Glock 43 magazines on here instead of Glock 17 because I'm not gonna be carrying my Glock 17 with me when I'm by myself, off duty, concealed carry. I'll be carrying my Glock 43. So it only makes sense to have extra magazines for the pistol that I'm going to be carrying on my person to begin with. 2 extra AR mags. Now I don't carry an AR in my personal vehicle. Sometimes depending on what's going on, how I feel, the mood, whatever, I may throw a rifle in my personal vehicle. But then again, you have to start thinking about liabilities. You have to start thinking about what if somebody sees that that's my car and they know I'm in law enforcement and they want to break in. My personal car already looks like a law enforcement vehicle, so you have to deal with that. So I have them here just in case something pops off. I can at least throw a magazine to law enforcement and they have extra ammo. So that's kind of my thought frame. I've got a pin right here to mark things. I've got a flashlight right here because I don't have a pistol light on my Glock 43 yet. I plan on getting that one day. And I keep a fixed blade knife on there. This is a SOG. It's a SOG field knife. I own one of these already. I kind of like it. I've tested them before. And so yeah, I just feel like having a fixed blade knife on a plate carrier can help out. It's a tool. So that's kind of what that looks like. Yeah, I have my little morale patches on here. That's just, you know, it's my, I don't know, attitude. It's my personality, things like that. So this is what it looks like up front. On the sides, it has these, I think they call them cummerbunds. Future, these I want to replace these with actual cummerbunds that I can put things in. Maybe a cell phone, maybe more tourniquets, things like that on each side. And that's kind of what it looks like from the back. So that's what both plate carriers look like on me. Let's get a kind of closer look at what they look like at everything on the inside. All right, here's a closer look at the plate carrier that I keep in my personal car. As I said, I got the pin, the mini IFAC, the pistol mags, the AR mags, the flashlight, and the SOG fixed blade field knife. Kind of wanted to give you a closer perspective of what I keep in that little mini IFAC. A lot of it is an American Rescue gear. Tourniquet, gloves. I've got just packed gauze back here. I've got chest seals. I got 2 chest seals back there, packed gauze. And I have, like I said, gloves. So that's basically all that I have in here. That's all I can fit. Two chest seals, some packed gauze, gloves, and a tourniquet. Now you may be saying, well, Grant, how many lives do you plan on saving with that little bitty thing? If I save 1 life, then that's worth it to me. Like I said, if I have to throw this on to begin with from my personal vehicle, it's a bad day. And more than likely, I am not going to be the first person there. Maybe I am the first person there. And say I do eliminate the threat. Well, then I can at least care for 1 person while emergency responders get there and begin doing the evacs and doing all of that kind of stuff. So if I can help 1 person and save their life, this right here is worth it to me. So that's kind of what that looks like. I'll button that up. I keep the zippers loaded to the side. That way I can just pull it open. Like I said, this is a North American Rescue pouch with mostly North American Rescue gear inside. So yeah, that's a look at the plate carrier that I keep in my personal car. So what I'll do is I'll set up the one that I keep in my patrol car, and we'll take a closer look at the larger IFAC. So this is the one I keep in my patrol car, and I just noticed that the outer carrier, the actual carrier itself, not the plates, is a Condor carrier. I don't know what the plates are as far as company is concerned, but I know both carrier plates that I have in there will stop 223-556. I'm not sure about AK rounds. I doubt they're gonna stop 7.62 or 50 cal. If I'm being shot at with 50 cal, we got huge problems. So I'm just saying. So let's get a close-up angle. I do have a little Smith & Wesson boot knife that I keep right there. Again, same principle. I think having a fixed blade knife on a plate carrier can help in certain situations. Like I said, the two Glock 17 pistol mags, the AR mags. I have a rifle inside of my patrol car, obviously. So that's why that's needed. And a little individuality. Batman. I love Batman. He's my favorite superhero, so why not throw that on there? But let's take a look at what I have in this large IFAC. This one's gonna have obviously a lot more in it than the little one. So you see clamshells open. Let's get you in. So I've got two things of road gauze. I've got packed back here some more gauze. I've got some gloves right here. I'm not gonna take all the stuff out because it was a pain in the behind to put it all in here. So you're just gonna have to believe me when I say I've got plenty of packed gauze back here behind this sleeve and then up front where you can see that. I've got two tourniquets, and I've got, I want to say 4 chest seals back here. All right. So my thinking with this, number one, I carry a tourniquet on my duty belt. That one's for me. That's reserved for me. In case something happens to me, I pull that tourniquet out. I self-treat myself. If I'm deploying this and my rifle, I have a rifle bag. If you want to see what's in my rifle bag, I believe I did a video on that. You'll have to go back in time a little bit, but you'll see that I carry extra tourniquets in that. So at any given time, I have 6 to 7 tourniquets on my person if needed. So I have 2 here, 3 in my rifle bag, and then 1 on my person. And I think I have 1 tucked away in my patrol cargo pants, along with extra gauze and chest seals. So as you can see, well thought out. I try to think of everything I can possibly utilize if something bad would have happened. So let me know in the comments what you think I should add, should take away. Let me know what kind of plate carriers y'all have. Let me see what y'all have on y'all plate carriers. Again, I appreciate y'all viewing this. Thank y'all for my subscribers for sticking with me. I know I haven't posted something in a while. I appreciate it, man. Look forward to some future videos. And as I always say, stay aware and stay prepared. Your man's out.